Sorry that this took a few minutes. We're back. I take it you're Ishnai Ciarfox. Tataru sent the word that you have arrived. Lady Milafila has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. For instant teleportation. Why don't they just build a fucking Etherite? Hi, sweetie.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much.
Yay.
Well met, friend.
Hi.
My name is Minthelia, and I lead the Scions of the 7th Dawn.
Yo!
I have awaited your coming.
Yay.
Please, be at ease. You are among friends here.
I only know 2 of the people here. Well, besides you who introduced yourself, so define that as friends. I haven't really hung out with the other ones either.
No doubt you are right to
Acquaintances,
burst
maybe.
with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time.
Main game developers.
First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do.
I think I don't have to read
We
this
are
aloud.
the Scions of the
Watch
7th
they
Dawn,
stop talking.
an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea.
Eorzea? Okay, that's an interesting way of saying
Among our
it.
gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals.
Okay.
Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea.
Oh, now
Nay,
she says it
the
different.
world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting
Sorry.
solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent.
Not knowing when to not stick our noses in everything?
This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us.
You mean my main protagonist one?
Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness?
More than once.
Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space? A mind without a body?
Stop reading my fucking mind.
All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul. A power known as the Echo.
Echo, echo.
The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past.
Okay.
You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them.
Except
you may even
outside the
interact
body.
with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events.
God damn it.
For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words.
You know, I feel like that's only going to be used at the writer's convenience rather than all the time.
In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you.
You mean the Force is strong with me?
It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose.
I feel like you have it too, the sound of it.
That's right. I too possess the Echo.
Good that we didn't hold this in suspense.
With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals.
Cool.
So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace.
They've always existed.
Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent.
But I'm the only one that sounds like, well, besides you, to have the Echo.
Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm.
I mean, me being the only one with the Echo and every other, player character around. This is an MMO.
I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was
Stories.
that first brought you to Eorzea.
Stories,
But
interests.
I firmly believe that the power we
lore.
possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it?
For shits and giggles.
And so I implore you, lend us your power.
I mean, you have my staff. Bow. My axe. I haven't quite unlocked the bow, the bard, or the archer, or the warrior that has the axe. Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. Woo! Money! We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. Right to employ retainers, for example. Finally! I can clear my bags and, you know, completely overfill the other bags. Are you familiar with them? They're individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. You mean my hoarding instincts? The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Tataru. Ru. Pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I've taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you're entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You'll need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say retainers will provide invaluable in your adventuring endeavors. Woo! Pack rat! My pack rat instincts are celebrating! Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all within our power to facilitate your personal objectives. I just want stories that are fun, with characters that are interesting. In return, we ask that you aid us in the fullest extent of your talents. Mutually beneficial relationships, I am sure you will agree. One which serves the greater good besides. For the greater good. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important. Yes, and the rest of this was not, you know, voice acted, so I had to do it. It's important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to the decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. Oh, weather where the wild rose blooms. Blah, 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 blah. Hiring your trade. I'll be back there in a second. This place is called the Waking Sands. It is our headquarters, so I've heard. It used to be somewhere else, you know, but then a bunch of things happened, and we ended up here instead. A bunch of things. You're not going to elaborate, are you? Nope. While there are others here who possess the Echo, none are as near as strong as you with the power. Hence our extremely high expectations of you. You really shouldn't have any expectations of me. Here you are. 7 waning moons see 7 suns rise. Divine order rolls, fallen corpses rise. Thus the divine chronicles seek to warn us once more. The meaning of these words now shines clear. They evoke the dire circumstances of this imperiled age. I mean, the end of the other age was kind of shitty too. The realm does shudder and twist. The dawn lieth cowering neath the stifling blanket of night, and we abide. We await the coming of the unborn Erised, the light which shall pierce the glowing darkness. Cool, cool, cool. Found ventures. Hi, Thancred. Summoning a primal is no small feat. It requires tremendous concentration of aether, which is why the beast tribes go to such length to obtain crystals. Once they manifest in physical form, their unquenching thirst for aether only grows stronger. They would drink the land dry with nary a thought to the consequences. Considering their fearsome strength, it could be well within their ability to do so. It is for this reason we must do our utmost to oppose them. Organizations, the Scions of Seventh Dawn, was formed through the union of 2 separate entities. First, it was comprised of Charlatan natives, as such as myself, and was called the Circle of Knowing. And second was made up of individuals that share your gift, was known as the Path of the 12. The terrible events that ushered in the 7th Umbral Era taught us that only together we may stand against the evil that seeks to consume us. Alright, I agree. I already was going to agree. We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself. I have said it multiple times within the stream, but we can't get that through with you because I firmly believe that the power we possess is given to us for a purpose. Yes, game writers. Pray consider this is when you give me your answer, Ishnai. I'll go whether... You know, I was making a joke on that, but I will go whether the wild bloom blooms. Because it's... that's a
I take
poem.
it you will help us.
That's a poem part of something. I take it you'll help us. No. I just felt like saying that.
I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order.
I mean, I already talked to them.
Tell me, does the name Charlian ring any bells?
I just heard of it, but...
It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard.
It no longer exists and was destroyed, right?
The Charlians were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them.
Still Magitech?
Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea.
They're all dead?
When the
Except
realm
one?
began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now.
Cool.
The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo.
Belimo.
The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
I noticed.
Hello there.
Welcome.
Did you have to say it that way?
I had every confidence that you would agree to help us.
I mean, I is protagonist.
Me too.
What's the argument look to each other?
Okay,
It's gonna be
my
a...
turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
Hi, Thancred!
He
Beauty.
is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Beauty.
Welcome to the team.
Hi.
If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola.
What?
Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
She's cute too.
Greetings.
Hi, sweetie.
Last but not least is Urianger, who presides
Urianger.
over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
But will he actually speak to me in English? In common tongue
Dawn
English.
may banish even the darkest night.
Balthathir? Balthathir? Boys?
The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm.
One's like, damn it. Genshin Impact, why?
Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk.
Tataru?
She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
And sings while doing it.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Are you a Disney princess because you sing while doing your work?
In time, I hope
Or in
you
a
will come
musical?
to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task.
Thank you for not sounding so excited about it.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames.
Yay.
Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo.
Divested? Why do you have to not use that word instead? Stole.
But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
You mean the refugees?
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence.
I mean, yes.
Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day.
Well, I mean, we're dealing with primals. Are they going to be sacrificed?
However, this time
Okay.
we have reason
was
to
right.
believe that a primal is involved.
Fun.
Aye. The evidence left
Ifrit!
behind implicates the Emolja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit.
Fuck you, I say Ifrit.
If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
Cool.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation.
Because I look like a detective. At least I'm
You
more of a
have
detective
my
than Velma.
thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
Flirt. I say as I go over there and flirt with Stala. So, this first mission you will come on to understand the nature of our struggles with the primals. The realm may appear well on its way to recovery, but reality paints a far bleaker picture. The truth is out there, Ishnai. I will have you discover it for yourself. You mean aliens? 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 Do. Hi. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then your mission is to investigate the crystal robbery and spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe are to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to what will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all their shipments. In light of this, it's my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isbard serves the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Then he fades into the distance. Okay, plans. Okay, for my own sanity while doing Palace of the Dead shit, I might be singing off and on. Y'shtola! Our organization, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, was formed through the Union. Oh, we already said this. You said nothing new. Yeah. You're new. Don't mind me. I'm just delivering a shipment. Now tell them whether. Oh, wait, you're the guy from the beginning! Tanu. Why don't any of those blokes know who I am? I swear I'm one of the Scions of the Seven Dawn. Only we didn't have such a fancy name back then, and the headquarters was a fair more convenient location. At least I think it was. Or is me lines playing tricks on me? Gods, what's wrong with me? Why can't I remember it more clearly? I don't know. You shouldn't ask me about bad memory stuff. Hey, so this boy has Garlean blood in him. Can't say I'm surprised. Everyone who knows what happens when a city is sacked, even if the bards choose to omit that part. But Araval shouldn't be pitied. Boys like him have a clean slate, an opportunity to write their own story, free of the tides that bind the common man. The robberies and disappearances, the Amaja are most likely the culprit, wouldn't you agree? Then again, this Dalan, one cannot discount the possibility that moneyed interests are involved. Oh, the Mafia! They say that those who have seen the dreams are chosen, and we have within us the seeds of greatness, that we could be heroes. God forbid. Even me, and I'll, again, half-breed cast out when his mother could no longer stand the sight of him. A half-breed who once took to banditry just to eat. I'm sure I'm just brimming with her potential. Yeah, same. I mean, not the same thing as that, but clumsy old me. The place is called the Wecking Sands. It's their headquarters. Used to. Okay, it's the same thing. Have anything else to say? Nope, 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 nope. Nah, da, da, da. Will not deal with your long-winded statements. Yes, Palace! Tanya. Random things to sing. Quarry mill is still closer. What am I doing? Here we go. Run, 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 run. Think. What's that? No. Okay. Upper hell. I have to. I was in the correct position anyway. No, I'm not having problems. Shut the fuck up. House that doth built. There we go. I want to see about already a quest allowed for that. Old quests will now be at 15. Okay, I can actually do that now already. Was it back where I was, wasn't it? Okay. Guess I'll do that. No, wait. I should do it while I still remember. Najiro Marujiro as a goose gouge. If you're poking around looking for work, you must be an adventurer too. I am right? Am I right? You won't find much here, I'm afraid. Seems the only thing people talk about these days is that nasty business down in Isomhar. Surely you've heard the stories of a strange portal suddenly appearing in the ruins down there. Ha, don't give me that look. I'm only telling you what I overheard from the whalers. They said on their end of it is some sort of labyrinth. The thing is, every time they go down there to map out the place out, nothing's the same. A mystery if I've ever heard one. Frankly, I'm more than happy to let it stay a mystery. Strange apparitions, booby-trapped corridors. Going down there is nothing short of suicide. Still, the prospect of treasure is awfully tempting. Don't take my word for it, though. Head down to Osumhar, and you can hear straight from the Chocobo's mouth. Ooh, real quickly. I said, before I get, you know, distracted, it's... Okay, sorry. Morning! Draxon, I am doing well. I am definitely doing well. I usually don't stream on days like this, but I've become obsessed with this game. Goodness for God. God forbid! So how's the weather where you are? All the way in Sweden. Sunny. I really was in the same location that my Glamour! Wonderful morning. Well, it's still dark out. It's like 3:13 where I am. Like, over here in the United States, if I have a Glamour. Wishes to impart you her knowledge of glamours. Oh dear, dear, dear. This'll never do. My sense of aesthetics simply won't allow it. So how could you go out dressed like that? Because I can. My dear, if only you'd spare a thought for style and coordination. I hope your garb holds up to us during the scuffle, but because there's little else going for it. Please. So, like Final Fantasy XIV, I'm guessing? I mean, that's an obvious question since I'm streaming it. So what's your race and what's your favorite class? My dear, okay. That is, I've made up my mind. From this day forth, I shall take it upon myself to save you from any more fashion disasters. Thank you, sir, ma'am. Highlander and Gunbreaker. Nice. Let me see. So much needs to be addressed. Where to even begin? Be a dear and give me a drink. I feel rather parched. This is a matter best discussed over a glass of something cold. Go to Vespasian full sealant. I'll have some blood orange juice and tell her to make sure there's no pulp in it. Off you go. I played this about last in 2020, give or take, during Shadowbringers, and had to stop. This is a entirely new character. And between then and now, I have had a brain injury, so there's a lot of things I have completely forgotten about the story, so I'm excited that I get to, go back through this, as though it's new again. Cause, woo? Cause there's bits and pieces, okay, good chunks that I don't remember, so... Like I said, it's like going through it as though I've never done this before. Except for the bits and pieces that sometimes come back. Here you are, don't let her push you around. Give her an ilm and she'll take a malm. So, but yeah. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate. But yeah, I'm excited because I really like stories and I remember really liking this. So it is... How's that drink coming along? delicious! Nothing better on a hot day. It's night. Some say I have expensive taste, but life's too short to settle on second best. Of course, this extends to my choice of wardrobe, too. Yes, because Final Fantasy is also fashion fantasy. Now that I'm feeling refreshed, shall we get started? You know, dear, you look a lot less drab if you know how to apply glamours. What's a glamour, you ask? Well, they use a glamour prism as a catalyst to project the image of one item onto another. It's just an illusion, mind, but it's very convincing. This means the original object stays essentially the same. It just takes on a new appearance, that's all. You know, transmorgs. Remember, if you fancy a change, you don't have to stick with the same glamour. Just apply another one on top, or use a glamour dispeller to return the object to normal. Why sacrifice style for such humdrum dribbles as durability or protection from bodily harm? I mean, one of them lasts longer in the sense of being alive. Limitless possibilities for self-expression are just a couple of glamours away. Go ahead, give it a try, and do make it quick, dear, for my sake. I'm finding your uninspired attire more and more offensive with each passing moment. Then I will stand here and keep offending you. Available. Glamour's dress available. Let me use the dress pursuit. Items in the glamour and create ensemble is quicker to use. Down to you. I'm not surprised. Blizzard is an interesting company. Going downhill from here. Or always. Adding cluttered with gear only wear on special occasion. Are glamour prisons causing you headaches? Glamour dressers have been added in rooms like managing glamours. Nice. Juice in the mender. Oh, good. The orange juice? I managed to get it already. Godspeed, I never in my life have seen such unapologetic focus on the function to extreme to form. Your side of you fair makes my eyes bleed. Look, I went to art college. You can't insult me more than my professors did. As lover of all things aesthetically pleasing, I cannot in good conscience allow you to continue roaming the realm in that sorry state. I believe your appearance can be yet salvaged through the use of color. I will teach you how to go about dyeing your outfit, but first, I must have a drink. He's gonna be vicious thirst. By the stall to the north gates. North gates, north gates, north gates. Minder, minder, minder. Oh, I don't need to repair anything. I more of these while I'm at it for... Oh. Higher than what I have. Stone soup. That story from when I was a kid. I can understand that. Especially since, to some degree, you can get turned around with maps, but I do that. It might not be you, but I get turned around in maps all the time. Pray tell, brought my juice, lest you've forgotten. Merchants who sells it could be... I don't... I'm putting up with you, ma'am. Oh, phew, it's a relief. Oh wait, I know why. Coloring things. Marie, finally I can teach you how to bring color into your life. Listen well. Your handy items called colorants, which allow folks to dye their outfits of variant color rainbow colors. These colorants are so simple to use. Adventurers have no excuse for being fashion unconscious. Lest you worry, the dyeing will affect your garment's previous properties. You may rest assured it will not. The practicality you adventurers love so much will not suffer the change in appearance. A change for the better. This should also gladden you to know that the garments can be dyed repeatedly, so there's no fear of getting locked to one color. The garish pink seemed like a wonderful idea after a dozen glasses of red can be undone. So are you at work or getting ready for work? Or have the day off? Or using me as backroom noise, which I don't mind. All that you need to know is about dyeing gear. What are you waiting for? Get out there and bring some color into your life. Bye. Oh. It's to die for. Turn it rather than pink. Now I have blue glasses. Actually show up on my skin. Let me go get my retainer. And then I will torture myself with getting the Palace of the Dead stuff. Right, now I remember. Still have memory problems. I mean, to some degree there is... I've always had a certain amount of memory problems. ADHD, autism, combination of goodness. Gone. Ba, 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 ba. Please! Give me a retainer so I can completely continue to be a hoarder. Hi. Greetings, I take it you come to see me about a retainer. Here. According to our records, you can hire up to 2 retainers. Currently, you have no retainers in your employ. While customer unable to communicate with players or engage in other activities. Yes. Excellent. We have quite a few men and women. I bet their binders full. So I invite you to describe the retainer you desire, down to the most minute. Bunny boy, bunny boy. I think, yeah, bunny boys were in my were in Shadowbringers. So tall, straight, physical appearance, green wood. Their contact under threat of exile. Their society is probably matriarchal, and boys, males of age, are seldom, if ever, found within the bounds of any village. They instead serve as protectors of the wood from the shadows, and that no evil may encroach on their sick. That's cool. Mm-hmm. I don't like the. What's the difference? The area of the Rava clan live primarily in Glamour jungle. Their umber skin allows them to readily blend in with their surroundings. Though males stand as wards in the forest, the females are adept hunters and protectors in their own right, fiercely guarding their homes and their young. Despite attempts by the Dalmaskins to subjugate them, they have ever maintained a self-governing dominion. Though most would adhere to the traditions of the wood, some few have chosen to venture out into the world. It's the Vienna. With scariness fair as the snow-capped mountains towering above the Vienna clan makes their home in the forests lining the southwestern foothills of the Skatai range. Like the members of their sister clan, the Vienna live as hunters and gatherers, laboring not only to protect the woods, but to nurture them. As the winds of war swept up a number of those who left their mountain homes, many such hardened hunters chose to set out for distant shores of Eorzea. I'll go with this, I guess. Mm-hmm. Next question is, should I have him a redhead like me? He'll be tall. Unlike me. quite... I wouldn't... Or I don't know because I don't have a male, but the amount of... This is pretty. Why can't women have this? Or that might be unlockable. Jealous. Oh, it's the tips. Oh wait, no, that's the because it's the. Ah, maybe you're making your own character. I don't know. I like. Oh, spending more time on this than you did your own character. Maybe. Don't know what. Should probably just hit random on this. But I'm not. Frown, you make frown face. Wait, wait! Oh, that's adorable! Feel like I chose the wrong character. I'm doing this. It's not like I'm gonna take him anywhere. I don't think. Oh, name. I can think of several retainers that are exactly as you described. That's kind of creepy! Oddly enough, they have strikingly different personalities. It was so kind to say the what does it matter? Really? So. At my ear, milady, both of them, in fact. Dismiss. Nothing else? She'll be really? You say hopping alone? Grady will. Need my assistance to you? Let's make this quick then. Dismiss. What? Is that it? Sure you need a bit. Very well. You... A drunkard? Dismiss. Off to another glass then. You know where to find me. Just because you're carefree does not mean you're always... You called, madam? And when dismissed, if you have no more... Rough. What can you do for you, your ladyship? Just say the word, your ladyship, and I'll be here with bells. I'm not that kind of kinky person. I mean, I'm kinky, but I'm not that kind of kinky. I've been waiting your summons, madame. What would you have me of this fine evening? Okay, Sebastian. It's called a farewell in your endeavors. I'm gonna live. I hate the last. I like the first part of it. I hate the last part of it. Fine. A nickname. No, no, it's not a Gaelic name. Shut the. Oh, it won't let me use that I. Let me use that I. Actually, it's not fair to use that name now that I think about it. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out a good. I'm horrible. I'm trying to. Never gonna play this character to some degree. It's my fucking retainer, and now I'm. Characters is allowed. I won't be allowed. Not available? Somebody else like Gaelic stuff? Copy, and then let's see. Nope, tap, tap. Nope, I can't capitalize it. Hesitate. Asks, trust your container. Trust. I heard you have a lot of shit. Yes, I heard you're pretty. That I can fund guild transfer guild. Click. Give me that back. Get them out what I need, or never. Let's see if I can remember to. That is for. Nope, I want that back. And earn possession. Okay, I can do that with... Nope. Alright, let me go to an inn and totally not... Continue to be distracted by everything. Back in here. I have entered Sanctuary! You store the... I know what I'm doing at all times. God forbid. Running. You know what? Since I'm doing this shit, I'm gonna go ahead and have the ads run. Is... Beef udon. Ha! Ha! That name. Ha ha ha! can be dyed, huh? I don't like the dye for that. Peritonin! Okay. Not a part of any... I'm having a moment, who'da thunk? Glamours. Okay. Uh, be that way for now. That's something I like. Whatever, I'll figure it out on my own. We're gonna go down to the Palace of the Dead. We are going to a map. We are about to torture ourselves and get to through the mainly so I can also unlock other characters, classes. Going this way, don't get lost. I will get lost. Give me a straight line and I will get lost. Probably need some interesting things to talk about during this time, or sing, or do. No, okay, particularly interesting. Yeah. I like my character. Me, small talk. What's that? Things I like currently. Final Fantasy. Why am I streaming on a day I normally don't stream? Final Fantasy. I do this too tomorrow night. Bum, 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 bum. Running, Woodwhaler Expeditionary. I'm sorry, but I must insist that you... Oh, an adventurer and a rather, seasoned-looking one besides. Yes, I am seasoned because I am wearing less clothes as a female. On the off chance are you not simply here to perhaps you can lend us a hand. You see, despite the fervent protestations of those Duskrites over there, we cannot permit civilians within the ruins at this time. Capable men and women like you, on the other hand, are more than welcome. That is, if you got the stones for it. Pray seek out the other stations at Quarry Mill. They can apprise you of the details. Yes, I have the stones for it. I cast stone. Why the fuck do I have to keep going back and forth? I know probably the reason why I have to keep going back and forth is because they expect me to, you know, have a ride at this point. Hi. Well met, adventurer. I take it you come to learn more of the recent happenings at Zamar. The site is an interesting owing to the Glamourian ruins. Glamoria being the underground city which predates Gridania, in case you were unaware. I have heard this, yes. Any road a few days past received reports from several anthropogeographers that a magical gateway of some sort has appeared in the ruins, and all manner of creatures were coming and going through it. My men and I were among the first to examine it, and well, it is hard to explain. We crossed the threshold into the set of corridors we'd never seen before, and then suddenly each and every one of us was filled with an inexplicable sense of dread. It was all I could take to even do to take a single step. According to Eon Qatar, who accompanied us, the ruins are warded with powerful magics that sap the spirits and aether of all who enter, rendering them easy prey for the creatures inside. Thankfully, he managed to devise a solution: arms and armor, which safeguard and channel the wielder's energies, that they might withstand the rune's magics. Unfortunately, it does little to prevent us from losing our way, though it beggars belief. Every time we have dared to venture into the ruins, we have found the path to be changed. We suspect, too, this may be the work of an unfathomably powerful mage. Needless to say, something strange is afoot, and traditional tactics are not like to suffice. Even experienced adventurers will need to proceed with caution. In any event, if you believe you have what it takes to brave the ruins and discover what secrets lies beneath its deepest depths, you need but say the word. You mean deepest dungeon? Joke. Quips. I already have a fang necklace. Okay, give me that. That is now accessible. An option. Match party. Explore. Gem. Good placement notes. I say as I click purchase. No, it's not like our arms aren't going to change when... Yep, okay. Alright, let's torture ourselves, woo! Random this. Average wait time is 12 minutes. Ah! But I am healers! Everyone needs heals! Yeah. You know, normally, you know, I have a bunch of science streams on whatever, reading aloud stuff for the... I might read this also aloud before, again, but... While we're waiting, news articles. Why not? NASA-funded pulse plasma rocket concept aims to send astronauts to Mars in 2 months. An innovative rocket system could revolutionize deep space missions to Mars, reducing travel time to the red planets to just a few months. Sorry, I'm talking about this because I'm waiting for it to start. Since it's 1 to 10. The goal of landing humans on Mars has presented a myriad of challenges, including the need to quickly transport large payloads to and from a distant planet, which, depending on the position of the Earth and Mars, would take up to 2 years for a round trip, using current propulsion technology. Got a second one. The proposed pulsed plasma rocket, PPR, under development by Howie Industries, is a propulsion system designed to be far more efficient than current methods of deep space propulsion, enabling the trip between the Earth and the Red Planet to be made in just 2 months. Specifically, the rocket will have high specific impulse, or ISP, or LSP, a measurement of how efficiently an engine generates thrust. This technology could therefore enable the astronauts and cargo to travel to and from Mars more efficiently and rapidly than existing spacecraft, according to a statement from NASA. Stemming from the pulsed fission fusion concept, the PPR uses a fission-based nuclear power system, which obtains energy from controlled splitting of atoms to generate thrust for spacecraft propulsion. However, the PPR is smaller and simpler and more affordable than some previous concepts. Okay, come on. Average wait time's 15 minutes! Ah! In addition to enabling further range missions, the PPR could support much heavier spacecraft, meaning additional shielding could be installed to reduce the crew's exposure to the harmful high-energy particles called galactic cosmic rays endured during long-duration spaceflight. The PPR enables a whole new era in space exploration, NASA official says. You know what? Oh, I was supposed to say, I'm at 3 of 4, I was supposed to say. Rather not. Exceptional performance of the PPR, combining the high LSP and the high thrust, holds potential to revolutionize space exploration in the Reedman states. The system's high efficiency allowed for manned missions to Mars to be completed within 2 mere months. Keep going. Nope. I have not learned that yet. God, I'm low! Ah, I forgot about this. Start off at level 1. I stepped on a trap! Yes, kinky. Do I not have Asuna? you keep running through, you tend to, your weapon itself obtain the Aether Pool Arm, which changes with what you need. At least I have one of the attacks I crave. Or not. Running, running, running. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Not that slow, eventually. Just getting the grip together to do it! Asuna would work on that. Okay. No, not right now. Love you, not right now. Her gingerbread coffin. Running through the center. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay. Good to know. I'm not sure if these people know how to use any of the pulmometers, but bounce, bounce. Up and down in her gingerbread coffin, pretty all laid out in white. The gingerbread coffin. We need her, she'll arrive. Fun. Where's everyone? Nope. Okay. Oh, I forgot there's a gun person. As a class. Can we stop running through the... I can't talk to them. Just shush. Also the fact that it's not like they're in call with me or anything. Well, also doesn't matter because he has such a high ranking weapon. When you go all the way down to the bottom, at the point where you get the nice 15 mil course, you basically have to save up, figure out what's the best place and time to use up the anything. And stay in the corners and pick your battles until, at least that's from what I remember. I had to do it so many times when you're trying to get the house. Running, running, run. Not me to hit that button. Button should not have been used. Nice, sir. For the horde! A hoarder of mine. Of Phoenix sound. Cool. Yeah, I'm following them around though. This isn't the quickest way to do stuff if we're And one of the things that's agreed upon usually when you're at level 50, 1 and up, is don't go after the treasure chest. Because there's a higher chance that they'll explode on you. Not to say that you won't be stuck in a group that won't do that. Sorry, as much as my memory loss is, I remember this one so much. I don't really remember any of the others. Well, I mean, there's only the other one was the one in the Japanese style one. Of the Sunless Sea. Wait, Sunless Sea is a... Yeah, it's a game. I've played some of it. Some of it. Bounce. Bouncing cat for the win! I think the limit is 20 on this one. Hey, big stupid bear! Hi, how are you doing? How you doing? What were you playing? Yes, this is a day that I usually don't stream, but help me. I've been in its clutches. I love it. I played it way back in 2020, but had to quit. And now I'm back playing this on a new character. Since I had that brain injury way back when, this is like, some parts of it I remember quite well, like running the Palace of the Dead, which I'm going through to get to the level 51 area, but run Palace of the Dead too much. All the way down to the lower levels, like 100 levels. But since I had the, brain injury, to some degree, this will be a new story for me again. When I stopped, it was, Shadowbringers. But yeah. But yeah, I reached the point where I was literally, all my classes were the max rank except for the monk one. And that was like level 70 or something. But I'm excited to be back healing. Hey, like actual healing, not Genshin healing, like healing. Creepy lady. What's your favorite class? Of course, as a healer, I have to say My favorite DPS class was a Red Mage. Already not here. Have to get back out. Stand there. I actually liked the Dragoon character story quest. My favorite, however, is the Dark Knight one. But what was I thinking? But I like all the healers I've played except for Scholar, yeah. And of course the new healer I haven't played, of course. Nice! That's awesome. Well, if I remember correctly about what happened was, the guy made a guy, I don't know if it's that guy, made a suggestion of what if they were warriors of darkness and the light was the bad thing. My favorite healer was actually Astrologian, but the group I was with was very raid heavy, and so they were like, it's not meta to have a mage, Astrologian. Made me sad. It was a scholar, and I didn't like being a scholar, so... I don't remember which of the melee DPS that was my favorite. I didn't get ninja. I barely got through ninja. Ninja was a slog. It's something that... Combinations? What are those? I just hit buttons. Yeah, everything is viable, but... They were very... I am glad I'm not with them anymore. I have slept better and felt better about myself since. More buttons. Yeah, it's combination remembers, and I can't remember anything, so don't expect me to, even without my brain injury. I appreciate Hun on that. Outside, apologize, cannot. Okay. Wandering around. Mill. Nope, don't. Hoi hoi hoi. Yeah, it's been a year since March that I left that group, so... Woo! Good things, good things. And main reason why I came back to this game, well, besides the fact that I was really wanted to go back over the story and... no longer with them, so... Nice. Okay, what I was going back to while I was waiting for the first set of that, there's a new, what's called PPR, for, it's a propulsion system that they're thinking that can be, send astronauts to the Mars in 2 months. Sorry, I was reading around aloud science articles while we were waiting. And I'm just giving you the basics before I continue. The PPR concept is now moving on to phase 2 of the NASA Innovative Advanced Concept Study, having completed phase 1, which focused on the neutronics of the propulsion system, designing the spacecraft power system and necessary subsystems, analyzing the magnetic nozzle capabilities, and determining trajectories and benefits according to the statement. The system is called the Pulse Fission Fusion Concept. We get to be nerdy while waiting on things. God forbid. During phase 2, the developers will build upon assessments from phase 1 to optimize the engine design, perform proof of concept experiments, and design a spacecraft concept to better protect the crew for flights from Mars. Currently only visited by robotic explorers, the PPR could one day bring NASA closer to establishing a permanent base on Mars. I'm probably going to reread this on my science stream, so if you miss it now, it's not a big deal. New science stuff, please. Oh, come on. That would be hilarious if we stay here long. Wait, doesn't Odin appear in Thunder as a raid? Well, I guess there's a certain thing that they say, and then you know Odin has come around. La 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 la. I have no acquired titles. I'm not special enough. Ah! Okay. Machinist, that's what it is. Oh, and I remember liking Dancer. Was that there before? A new one. No Sage. Reaper, I guess is the new one. Seven minutes! It said 5 minutes! Ah! Storms! Anything new, Moogle? No new deliveries for you. Cry. Bounce. Bounce. James Webb Space Telescope may have solved the Puffy Planet mystery. Here's how. 1 second. Puffy Planet mystery. Here's how. This world is also way harder than expected. A surprisingly low reservoir of methane may explain how a planet around a nearby star grew weirdly puffy, according to new observations from the James Webb Space Telescope. The findings show that planetary atmospheres can inflate to remarkable amounts without employing esoteric theories of planet formation, astronomers say. The web data tells us that planets like WASP, WASP, yeah, B 107b didn't have to form in some odd way, with a super small core and a huge gassy envelope. Michael line. I mean, I guess I can't really show. No, it's a concept design. Okay, never mind. Didn't form in some odd way with super small core. Michael Line, an extrasolar planetologist at the Arizona State University, said in a statement. Instead, we take something more like Neptune with a lot of rocks and not as much gas, just dial up the temperature and poof it up to look the way it does. Discovered in 2017 by the Wide Angle Search for Planets Consortium, WASP, WASP 107b, located roughly 200 light years from Earth in the constellation Virgo, is among the lightest of the more 15,000 exoplanets found this far. Despite being nearly as large as Jupiter, WASP 107b weighs just 12% of the gas giant's mass, equivalent to only 30 Earths. For context, one Jupiter mass is equal to about 318 Earth masses. This planet is so puffy, this team says, that density can be likened to a microwave marshmallow. From previous observations of WASP 107b's size, mass, and age, astronomers suspect the planet has a small rocky core enveloped by a rich reservoir of hydrogen and helium gases. However, such a scenario fails to fully explain the remarkably bloated orb, which, despite the fact that it orbits its star at 1/7 the distance between Mercury and our Sun, doesn't receive enough energy from its star to account for its cotton-like density. That can also be like it. Fluffy. That works. Fluffy fluff fluff. Doesn't receive enough energy from its star to account for its cotton-like density. Alternatively, if the planet's core actually held more mass than expected, scientists say the atmosphere would have shrunk as the planet cooled over time, meaning that it would have turned out smaller than what has been observed. Now, using the telescope's data combined with previous observations from the Hubble Space Telescope, two independent teams of astronomers may have solved the puzzle. In short, they discovered that methane in the planet's atmosphere is 1,000th of what should be expected for this world. Because methane is unstable at high temperatures, astronomers say surprisingly low is the evidence that the gas deep within the planet is mixing vigorously with cooler layers higher up. David Singh of Johns Hopkins University in Maryland, who led one of the new studies, said in a statement, the fact that we detected so little, even though we did detect other carbon-bearing molecules, tells us that the interior of the planet must be significantly hotter than we thought. The extreme heat likely comes from the fact that WASP 107b zips around its star nearly 5.7 days in an orbit that is not a perfect circle, the researchers say. The star's constant gravitational pull on WASP 107b, whose distance from the star keeps varying throughout, stretches and contracts the planet's profile, therefore heating it up. On Earth, a similar force by the moon causes high and low tides. The planet's hot core, combined with the tidal heating from its star, is also changing the chemistry of the gases deep within the planet. Zafar Rumstakulov, who's a graduate of this student at the Johns Hopkins and co-author of one of the two new studies, said in a statement from the university, "We think this heat is causing the chemistry of the gases to change, specifically destroying methane and making elevated amounts of carbon dioxide and monoxide. In 2020, average wait time is now 11. A team of astronomers, including Singh, detected helium in the atmosphere of WASP 107b, marking the discovery as the first time this gas was spotted on an exoplanet. The element, which was tentatively spotted in the world in 2018, before having existence there confirmed 2 years later, was seen extending as far out into space as a tenuous cloud. Because this planet's atmosphere is so far flung, astronomers say the ultraviolet radiation from WASP 107b's star is slowly stripping the world of its air at about 0.1 to 4% of atmospheric mass every billion years, to be more specific, which results in a comet-like tail trailing behind the orb. Thanks to the planet's supremely puffy nature, astronomers can look about 50 times deeper into its atmosphere than they could for worlds like Jupiter. Last year, for instance, the JWST observation of WASP 107b's atmosphere shows that it rains sand on the planet. 1 second, y'all. By the way, I forgot to ask, how were you doing, Bear? Were you playing a game? Were you crafting? Were you just chilling, talking? Talking, chilling? Chilling, my bailin'? Getting a snack. Nom nom nom. Good snack. Oh, that's fine. I'm probably gonna reread this when I do some of these things when I do the stream on the first Thursday. It's just something to read aloud while we're waiting. Average wait time is 14 minutes. I'm at 15 minutes! Almost 16! Hey, were you doing in-game stuff, raids, or just in-game stories? Something strange is happening, or like side stories. Something strange is happening with the Earth's magnetic... Hey, nah. Yeah. Get a drink. At least I'm in Sanctuary, so I can, you know, gain XP. Something strange is happening with the Earth's magnetic field tail. It's called the Magneto tail, of course, or Magneto tail. You may not know this, but the Earth's magnetic field has a tail. As the sun's solar wind buffers the planet, it leaves behind a sort of long shadow that trails out from our planet's wake. Scientists call this magnetic tail, appropriately, the Magneto Trail. Typically, the Magneto Trail is strewn with magnetic storms. But for the past several years, scientists have known of a mystery in the Magneto's tail, a missing storm. They found a signature of a storm, but no storm to actually go along with it. NASA's Magnetospheric multi-scale mission is now on the case. MMS consists of 4 satellites that all launched on the same Atlas V rocket in 2015. Since then, the quartet has been studying the Earth's magnetopause, the frontier of the region dominated by the planet's magnetic field. The magnetopause is constantly aflame with magnetic reconnections, which refer to when the lines that make up a magnetic field come together, break apart, then rejoin, creating brilliant flurries of heat and kinetic energy. These reconnections, if they happen in Earth's atmosphere, can cause auroras. Scientists call these flurries substorms. In 2017, MMS spotted the trademark magnetic reconnection of a substorm, but no actual substorm to go along with it. A substorm should come with a violent electric currents and the magnetic field fluctuation, but MMS spotted traces of neither. We have not looked at the moment of the magnetic field lines on a global scale, so it could be that this unusual substorm was very localized currents that MS happened to observe. Andy Marshall, a postdoc at the Southwest Research Institute, in a statement, if not, it could reshape our understanding of the relationship between tailside reconnection and substorms. So for the next year, MMS will measure the magnetic reconnections in the Earth's real magnetic field, while scientists on the ground conduct simulations on the magnetic field to understand how it behaves. By comparing the two, scientists hope they can solve the mystery by better understanding the precise relationships between reconnection and the events they cause. This doesn't happen soon. I'm probably gonna wait to finish the Palace of the Dead stuff tomorrow or tonight. Until I finish this article, reading this article about Perseverance rover Mars rock sample may contain the best evidence of possible ancient life. The lead scientist for NASA's Lost Master is I'm right now waiting to continue Palace of the Dead and Duty Finder, but I'm not getting anything, so right now I'm reading aloud. Stop wanting to press my laptop! Oh yeah, sorry. I'm halfway distracted about a lot of things, but yeah, I'm waiting for this and nothing's happening. This is a new account. I had an old account I played in 2020, but I kind of stopped playing on there because friends stopped playing, and I'm back playing now on a different account for fun. And also between then and there I had a brain injury, so I don't remember a lot of things about this game. So it's like I'm going back to a new story, which is awesome. And I'm excited. And I realized how much I miss healing in MMOs. But how are you doing, hun? Oh, I'm also reading, like I said, reading aloud scientific stuff while we wait. Though, like I said, I'm gonna reread these on the normal science streams that happen Thursday, the first Thursday of every month, but so how are things going with you? Lead scientist for NASA's Perseverance Mars rover is excited about material that's been stored in the rover's sample tubes. The lead scientist for NASA's Perseverance Mars rover is excited about the material that has been stored in the rover's sample tubes, both dropped on the surface of Mars, contained within the rover itself, while wheeling around within the Zero crater. Finally, tried competitive Overwatch, it's fun. Overwatch would anger me. Oh, it's the same people. I mean, the tank is. Cool. Have you ever played Final Fantasy? Oh, well, I mean, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts is a Final Fantasy, like, but I mean, coming into one of your streams when you were playing that. I'm excited to re-experience this story, like I said before. I forget that I'm not supposed to go through the center. Haven't played it yet. Well, if you join, I am on... I am on words that exist and will continue to exist when my brain feels like working. I'm on Primal on the Excalibur one. But it doesn't really matter if you do it on the same world as me, as long as it's the same server, because I can just wander into where you are. Party har har. At least the original part of this, I remember not being the best story, but when you hit the first expansion, it's really epic. It just keeps going good to there. Yeah, I can help you if you need, if you ever decide to. All empty house. That would be a good thing. Especially with how houses are. I would know. I had to repeatedly run this Palace of the Dead all the way to the bottom with my fellowship twice a week to hopefully get the 15 mil mount to sell to buy the lot. I can't save you, sir. Well, just getting any amount of housing is just so stupid in this game. Absolutely crazy. Like literally haunt the sign. Oh, they added a lottery to it? That's even worse by the sound of it. And the prices aren't good either. It's just, ugh. I just don't understand why they can't just make more areas. I mean, they made more apartments, so I don't know why. do the... Everybody going? Okay, that way. Warning, ad break starts in however many. Really? Alteration. I love when it says that it's starting soon and then it waits for like an hour later. Trinity. I'm just gonna stay away from them. Gonna jump on a landmine. Do myself a favor and stay far away from them. Far away from those as I can. Alright, welcome back, y'all! Excellent. The fun. Also fun. Enchantments fade those for. I mean, they could make the... I'm trying to figure out what excuse they could make. I mean, not wanting to waste the server space, but I mean... Or just having a... Oh god, it's a mimic room. I mean, I do, by the way, have the ability to... Fox. Ah! Let me get rid of it. Nope. Nope. Damn it. Look, I'm a higher level than original game on here. Hoi hoi, run run, run run run, run run run! Good news, there's a healer, since that I can... Natural healing does not allow. Bouncy kitty. Kitty that bounces. Not unlocked. Why are you going up here? Not unlocked. Why are you going up here? These can silence. I'm staying back here. Like I say, hilarious the stuff I can remember. And stupid the things that I can't. Fucking annoying. Oh. I cannot Esuna my way out of that since you didn't turn the fuck around. Entirely your fault. When it does the eye thing, you look anywhere else. Bounce, 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 bounce. Yep. Bum, ba, bum. So you got some, you said you got some snacks. What you snacking on? Num 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 num. God. Auto heal disabled. Good thing there's a healer here. Never mind about that. Gold saucer, sorry. I was asking what you're snacking on. Nom nom nom. I don't remember the last time I've had potatoes. Been a bit. I'm away from that in case it explodes. Okay. We don't need a dead healer here. Higher up you go, the more likely it is to explode. And Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, I need to do the yokai watch stuff. Which, what I'm probably gonna do is unlock a few of the classes, because I plan on doing, like, all that story bit stuff on stream. But of course, the part of leveling it is no fun, to some degree. So I do the yokai watch stuff. Max. Over here. Good that I was over here and it still hit me. Over there and it hits me. Oh, yay. Ew. Oh my god. He looks like Link. I just realized it. That's the reason why the guy said Link. I mean, well done, sir. I'm being followed around by a creepy gothic girl. I want her outfit. I don't want the thing on her shoulder. I want her hat. Okay, while I run to the restroom, I'm gonna put another ad thing, and then we're probably gonna go. I'm gonna see how long it takes for the next Palace of the Dead. If it's too quick, then I will. You mean steampunk-ish? If it's quick, I will go on to the next 10 levels of it. If not, I will go and find a do as something else in this game, but not